Hey guys! Today I'll be showing you how I use my second planner. As you know, I've been playing around with different spreads these past few weeks. I've finally come to a really good, I guess you'd say, solution, and I'll be using my secondary spreads to learn another language. So learning French has been on my bucket list for a while now, and I wanted to take advantage of my free time this summer to pick up some of the basics. So I was gifted a French book from Amazon, kind of like a French textbook. So I'll be using these spreads to record and jot down my progress, and hopefully this will help me hold myself somewhat accountable too. So I'll be writing the grammar points, things that I want to emphasize and highlight in the planner in this bottom section, kind of like a notes section. And as you all know, I like moving the bottom washi up into the middle of the spread. So I'll use the full box sheet as a stencil and cut along the boxes. But I realized later on that it was much more logical to cut and reposition the washi strip to the new box each time. This leaves me with a thicker piece of washi at the end instead of the little slivers from in between. I hope I explained that well enough, but feel free to leave any questions in the comments below. I tried to make it as visually self-explanatory as possible. So I use the heart and asterisk littles at the top. I will use this section to jot down the time I designate to work on my French. Then the checklists will kind of play the role of my vocab lists. Like that, I can keep track and flip through the planner to review my vocab. This will probably be the most useful part for me going back. Then I'm going to put down the to-do headers, and it honestly looked kind of funky with the half box below it. So what I'll be using this for is to write down the exercises I plan to do from the textbook, which is why I flip-flopped the headers, because I think it just made more sense in my head this way. But kind of similar to writing down assignments for school. So what I end up doing is I cut the little to-do headers into flags. I thought this looked so much better layered with the half boxes versus if the headers were just kind of floating above the half box. Then I cut what was left of the bottom washi into flags. They were coincidentally the perfect size for the flags up in the corners, so I put those there. Then this Audrey Hepburn illustration by Pink Paper Planes went so well with the spread. In fact, I bought this sheet specifically to match this kit. The sticker itself had a lot of white space around it, so I trimmed it down as close as I could, and it turned out exactly how I pictured it, and I'm just so happy how it looks. As I finish up this spread, I really wish I had saved enough space to use my Clever Gal Craft foiled heart icons. All in all, I think this kit was designed just perfectly, and it's really hard to go wrong. But if you'd like to see what it looks like filled in, I post all my After the Pen spreads on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.